አምናካቻምና እነ ኢንጂነር ስመኘው እነ ጀነራል ሰዓረና ሌሎችም ታላላቅ የመንግስት ባለስልጣናት በግፍ ተገድለው ካለፍትህ ደማቸው ፈሶ ሲቀር አልቅሰን ዝም አለን። ዛሬም ይኸው ዕውቅ አርቲስት እና በተለይ ደግሞ ለኦሮሞ ህዝብ ትልቅ ጀግና የነበረው ወጣት ድምጻዊ ሀጫሉ በግፍ ተገድሎ ገዳዮቹም እነዛው የነ ሰዓረ ገዳይ ሆነው ሳለ ወደ ፈረደበት ሶስተኛው ወገን ሲያዞሩት ዝም ተብሎ በለቅሶ የሚታለፍ ጉዳይ አይሆንም። በቃችሁ ሊባሉ ይገባልና አሁን ሁሉም እየነቃበት ያለ ሰዓት ስለሆነ በዚህ የቁርጥ ቀን ሰከን ተብሎ እነርሱ እርስ በርስ አባልተውን እንኳን የወንበራቸውን እድሜ ማራዘም ቢፈልጉም ሸራቸውን በሚገባ በማጤን እነዚህን የአህዳዊ ስርዓት ናፋቂዎች አብረን ልንታገላቸው ይገባል። እኔ ከተጋሩ ወንድሞቼ ጋር በመሆን ትላንትና በሚኒሶታ በተካሄደው ታላቅ የተቃውሞ ሰልፍ ሀዘናችሁ ሀዘናችን ነው ብለን ድጋፋችንን ለመግለጽ ከኦሮሞ ወንድም እህቶቻችን ጋር አብረን ተሰልፈናል። ሁላችንም ማድረግ ያለብን ይህንኑ ነው። ደም እየገበሩ አልቅሶ ዝምታ ሊያበቃለት ይገባልና የወንድም ሀጫሉን ነፍስ በአጸደ ገነት ያኑርልን።
ግሊቱ ባላለው ትግራዊቲ ነኝ። አረን ገድለው አስለቀሱ። ዛሬ ሀጫሉን ገድለው አስለቀሱን። እስከ መቼ ነው ለቅሶ? ለቅሶ ሊበቃ ይገባል። አሃዳውያኑ ወንበራቸውን ሊቆዩ አመት አመት ደም ሊገበር አይገባም። ይሄን ትግል እርስ በርስ ሳንጣላ ጠላታችን ማን እንደሆነ አውቀን አብረን ይሄን ጊዜ ተቋቁመን የወንድማችንም ደም ፈሶ እንዳይቀር አንድነት ያስፈልገናልና ሀዘኔን ለመግለጽ እኛም አብረን እንደሆንን ለመግለጽ ነው የመጣሁት። እግዚአብሔር የወንድማችንን ነፍስ በአጸደ ገነት ያኑርልን። አይዟችሁ፣ አብረን ነን።
Thanks so much. Justice for Hundeessa. Justice for Muhammad. Justice for Muhammad. Justice for Muhammad. Justice for Muhammad. Justice for Hamza Borana. Justice for Hamza Borana. Justice for Hamza Borana. Justice for Hamza Borana. Justice for Bakala Garba. Justice for Bakala Garba. Stop. Stop. Killing Oromo people. Oromo people. Stop. Stop. Killing Oromo people. Stop. Stop. Killing Oromo people. No internet access. No internet access. No internet access. No internet access. Our people they are dying. 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 Our people is dying. Our people is dying. Internet is shutting down. Internet is shutting down. Please. All governments. All governments. Hear our sound. Hear our sound. Listen our sound. Listen our sound. Don't support. Don't support. Dr. Abiy. Dr. Abiy. Don't support Dr. Abiy. He's a killer. He's a dictator. We feel sorrow. We feel sorrow. For Hacaaluu Hundeessatif people. Stop killing Oromoo people. Stop killing Oromoo people. No internet access. No internet access. Our people, they are dying.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thank you, guys.
Down, Abiy! Down, PP! Down, Isaiah! Down, Isaiah! We demand!
She's here in support of us. She came on very short notice, so please give her a round of applause for coming on short notice.
Member of Parliament Rahi and Victoria.
First, thank you so much. It is an honor to be here on the homelands of the Lekwungen speaking peoples of the Songhees and Esquimalt nations, and it's an honor for me to hear your stories. I am your representative in Ottawa, and so I need to be your voice in Parliament, and I am learning. And you have my commitment that I will learn more, that I will work with anyone here today to bring your voice to Ottawa so that we can make change. It is unacceptable that a 12-year-old girl is beaten. It's unacceptable that we see the kind of injustice and oppression. It's unacceptable to lose the lives of family members who did nothing but stand up for their rights. And I would just want to end, thank you everyone here who showed up today. Showing up makes a difference. It means that I learn about what is happening. The reason I became a member of Parliament is so that I can address injustice, and I can only do that when I hear from you. And I want to give a big thank you to the organizers, and please just join me in giving them a round of applause. Thank you so much.
What do we want? Justice. I can't hear you guys. Repeat that. Please answer. What do we want? Justice. What do we want?
No.
Together, guys. I'm so ready. What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
When do we want it?
Now.
When do we want it?
Now.
Black lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Let's go.
Black
Black lives matter.
lives matter.
Oromo lives
Oromo lives
matter.
matter.
Black lives
Black lives matter.
matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
Awo amma furii qitee dadhabnee jirra. Deema deema. Amma sagalee dhabne.
Board members come on stage as well with graduates. Board members.
As of October 5th, 2020, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's term is no longer legitimate.
Abiy Ahmed was appointed Prime Minister of Ethiopia April 2, 2018 by members of the parliament after the resignation of Hailemariam Desalegn. When Abiy Ahmed was appointed, he was only to serve the remaining 2 years of Hailemariam's term.
Elections for a new prime minister was supposed to be held in April 2020, but due to COVID-19, health authorities extended the elections till October.
Coming into office, Abiy Ahmed promised a restorative government where freedom, equality, and democracy is practiced. Those promises were not kept.
Instead, he caused chaos in Ethiopia in a plan to extend his term.
October 23, 2019, there was an assassination attempt on Oromo activist Jawar Mohammed by Abiy's government that was rendered unsuccessful.
On June 29, 2020, prominent Oromo singer and activist Hacaaluu Hundeessatif was assassinated just a week after speaking out against the Ethiopian government.
After news of Hacaaluu's death broke, members of the opposing political parties were arrested, such as Jawar Mohammed, Baqqalaa Garbaa, Hamza Booranaa, and Abdii Ragaasaa.
This caused a global uprising which resulted in a state of emergency where Abiy shut down internet, telecommunications, media, and started mass arrests and killings of Oromo civilians.
Abiy opened up schools that were shut down due to COVID-19 to house prisoners in very tight spaces, further exposing them to the viruses.
This defeated the very purpose of why the elections were initially postponed, which raises questions as to the true intentions of why the elections were delayed.
On October 11th, Ethiopian forces opened fire on civilians who were peacefully protesting. Awal Abdurro was shot in the head and brutally killed. He is one of many young people who have unjustly lost their lives while demonstrating against Abiy's regime.
Abiy's army continues to carry out atrocious acts against Oromo civilians as well as other ethnic groups all across Ethiopia.
The conflict in Ethiopia is creating major civil unrest, and the international community must hold Abiy's government accountable, as many have lost lives, family members, wealth, and property.
We also demand all political prisoners to be freed, many of which have not been formally charged with a crime.
Finally, we strongly condemn all acts of violence carried out by the armed forces in Ethiopia against peaceful protesters who are unarmed civilians.
The freedom of expression and assembly are rights recognized by Article 29 and 30 in the Ethiopian Constitution. The government's interference and violent oppositions against these rights are unconstitutional and undemocratic.
Abiy's regime has violated the Constitution and is no longer a legitimate government. We demand Abiy step down peacefully and allow for fair election where all ethnic groups are equally represented and citizens are treated fairly and given their rights.
Now, as of October 5th, 2020, Abiy Ahmed's term is illegitimate, yet there are no plans for future elections and civilians are still being unlawfully arrested, killed, raped, and many more.
Thank you so much. And really good looking crowd out here today. Thank you for coming to peacefully protest and to rally for a cause. So I am the federal representative for many of you who are here. I'm the Member of Parliament for Edmonton Griesbach. And I wanted to tell you that I am very thankful for being invited, and I'm pleased to speak here as well. Canada has a long history of cultural diversity and inclusion, and it really is a beacon of light for many people who come here from all over the world. But this is not the case in many countries. Rallies like these play an important role in bringing human rights abuses to light. I'm pleased to be with you today as you fight for the rights of the Oromoo people who reside in Ethiopia. Our official opposition, Federal Conservative Party, wants to see a peaceful resolution to the conflict in Ethiopia. In the coming weeks, my Conservative MP colleague, Tim Uppal, will be tabling an official petition in the House of Commons in Ottawa calling for that. The recent acts of violence against the Oromoo people are of great concern to me, and I stand with your community during these difficult times. I stand with your community during these difficult times. But besides speaking at this event today, I want to offer help in another way. Please take the time to send me an email with your concerns about the Oromoo people. It's very, very important. I am easy to find. Just Google me, Kerry Diot. I will tell you to tell me in your own words why this is an important issue. So tell me in your own words why the Government of Canada should take action to help Oromoo people. I will personally make sure that every email you send to me gets sent to Canada's Prime Minister. Thank you again for inviting me to your peaceful protest. God bless you and your loved ones. Thank you.